My friend, you suffer from the misplaced optimism of the doomed. This is going to be good.
When the woman finished speaking, the men in black in front of her put on night vision goggles. Curtis did not understand it. It was daytime, so why wear them? But the next second, he knew why. As the train entered the tunnel, the carriage went completely dark. No one could see anything. The poor had no chance to react and could only stay where they were. With night vision on their side, the men in black launched a one-sided attack on the rebelling poor. Curtis knew that if this continued, the group would be wiped out in minutes.
Shan! We need fire!
A single match broke the silence in the darkness and soon became a torch. With help from one person after another, it was passed forward until it finally reached Curtis's carriage. Once the rebels could see again, what had looked hopeless moments ago quickly turned around, and the men in black lost control of the situation. When defeat became certain, the woman who had just held power tried to slip away, but she was injured in the leg by a knife. Curtis noticed the opening and stepped forward to capture her, but a sudden sound behind him made him stop. His brother had fallen into the hands of the men in black. Curtis now faced a hard choice: chase the escaping woman or turn back to save his brother. He thought for only a moment before making up his mind. He could not allow everyone's effort to mean nothing, so he pushed forward and captured the woman who carried the key to the front of the train. By then, the train had exited the tunnel and light slowly returned. With the female leader captured, the crackdown failed. Although it looked like the poor had won, very few people survived after the fight. Curtis moved forward with only 6 people toward the front cars. With the woman as leverage, they gained access through the train. Along the way, Curtis saw plants he had never seen in 17 years. While they survived on protein paste, he also saw how luxurious and indulgent life was in the front cars. But when the group entered a carriage filled with children, their mixed emotions finally found some comfort. What Curtis did not expect was that the children had already been taught an extreme belief, and they now worshipped the train's creator as a god. They believed he saved the remaining humans by building the endlessly moving train when the world froze. While the female teacher explained his greatness, she reached into a basket of eggs. Meanwhile, the bald man moved through the cars behind them. The female teacher was taken down by one of Curtis's companions. However, the poor in the rear cars were not as lucky. Everyone who joined the uprising was executed, and Curtis saw the entire scene clearly through the security monitors. Driven by anger, he stopped caring about the consequences and shot the mayor. Afterward, he walked past the life he once dreamed of, resisted the pull of a life of excess, and finally reached the train's creator's door.